What's poppin' YouTube? JD here, back with yet another review for you guys. And guys, I am very excited to do this review because it's easily one of my favorite sneakers to drop so far this year. We are going to be talking about the New Balance 992 collab with JJJJound. What up fam? So in this video, I am going to be breaking down this sneaker, talking about the quality of the materials. I'll also talk about JJJJound, the brand, a little bit, give you a little bit of history there. We'll also get into some resale predictions, and as always, I will be giving you guys that on-feet look, so make sure you stick around until the end of the video. Wow guys, the 992 JJJJounds, I can't lie, I am super excited to have this in my collection. Just a very beautiful pair of sneakers right here. For those of you that are unfamiliar with JJJJound, the brand, well, JJJJound actually started off as an online mood board back in the mid-2000s during the blogging era. And you can actually still find the blog. It can be found on jrsrules.com. And then over the years, they transitioned into actually designing products, and they've designed pretty much everything you can think of. And they first started off with clothing. That's what they got popular for. So their sweatpants, their hoodies, and then they started transitioning into making pretty much all kinds of things. You started seeing homeware like cooking utensils, coffee mugs, candles, all sorts of other stuff too. Oh, and by the way, they are Canadian. They are based out of Montreal, Canada. I just had to throw that in there, you know, for the Canadian pride. They've also done a bunch of previous sneaker collabs. They collabed on the Vans Old School. They've also done a collab on the Reebok Club C. They've also had a previous collab with New Balance on the 990 V3s. And if you guys haven't noticed already with all these product pictures that I put up, you might notice one thing in common with all of these JJJJound products, and that is that they're well made, they're simple, they're understated, and they are basically everyday essentials. This particular collab was done on the 992, and there was two colorways in my hands. I have the green pair. There was also a gray pair that dropped, well, actually will drop on August the 20th worldwide. They dropped initially exclusively on the JJJJound website, and the 992s, I don't know about you, but they might just be the nicest looking New Balance silhouette out there. I mean, you can have a look at pretty much every colorway of the 992 that has dropped this year and name one that hasn't been absolutely fire. It's just a beautiful classic looking shoe. You can't go wrong with any colorway on these, but I absolutely love both of these JJJJound colorways, and of the two of them, you guys know how much I love green. I had to go with the green pairs, and this is just the perfect shade of green too, especially going into the fall time. I know I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this. And perfectly complementing these shoes are these cream laces. We know cream is probably one of the most popular colors this year. The other color on this shoe, basically the N logo, the New Balance logo, is done in this kind of charcoal black. I wouldn't call it like a dark black, it's more of like a grayish black. The box on this sneaker, it doesn't get any much simpler than this, just a basic white New Balance box with some subtle JJJJound branding. And the quality on this is just a different level of suede. Like, we already know New Balance never misses when it comes to quality, and this suede is just buttery soft. We also have some mesh on the toe box and several other panels of the shoe for that added breathability. The only bit of JJJJound branding you see on the shoe is at the very back on the heel. And you also see that logo on the insole. And these shoes are super comfortable. They have Absorb technology. I also love the cream midsole on this, just complements the green really well. And honestly guys, when it comes to comfort, for me, New Balance is at the very top. I even would rank it higher than Adidas Ultra Boost, but that's just my opinion because Boost sometimes feels a bit too soft, especially if you're wearing it the whole day. My feet start to hurt a little bit. But with New Balance, you just get that perfect balance between stability as well as cushioning. I just think it's the perfect level of comfort. By the way, very quickly, for those of you who haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel. The button is right down there, that red button. Really helps me out, and of course smash that like button so a lot more people get to see this video, and that really helps me out as well, so I thank you guys for that. When it comes to sizing, for me, you gotta go true to size. So in my case, that's the same size as, say, a Jordan 1, an Adidas Ultra Boost, an Air Max 1. Basically all of these shoes fit the same to me as they do in New Balances. So let's get into resale. As we know, there is a ton of hype around this shoe. Pretty much every internet mood board out there has been reposting these. When they they first dropped on the JJJJound site, the prices were absolutely astronomical at that time, well over $1,000 in some sizes. They have dropped down back to earth a little bit. Some of the bigger sizes go for around $700 to $600. I didn't get these off the JJJJound site. I was obviously, you know, I don't have a bot, so no chance for me. I got them locally off someone who did manage to cop, and I wasn't mad at all at paying that resale price. It was a very, very low price considering what they're actually going for. I don't actually see these coming down too much, maybe $50 at most after they release, but they're gonna shoot right back up, and I wouldn't sell them right now. For me, these are definitely a hold, at least until next year. In my opinion, they're easily gonna be over 1,000 in every size by next year. Just look at how other New Balances have been performing, any other hype New Balance collab, Amelion doors, the W Taps pairs, all of them very, very good for resale. So definitely not something I would sell right away. For those of you out there who are probably gonna take that inevitable L and will be looking at the resale market for these, I would not wait to buy these because they're gonna go up in price pretty fast. I would just try to cop them as soon as possible. So what are my final thoughts? Are these a cop or a drop? And now once again, this has absolutely nothing to do with resale. It's just about whether I would rock these. And absolutely yes, 1,000,000%, these are a cop. In fact, I would even put this in my top maybe 3 sneakers of 2020 so far. And I just know I'm gonna wear this a ton going into the fall time. Just a very beautiful looking shoe. And these are just my kind of colors. I love this shade of green, this kind of hunter green. So yeah, I love this pair, man. Absolutely a cop. If you haven't already done so, make sure you follow your boy on Instagram. The handle is right here. It is at JDKick6. Most definitely the easiest place to contact me, and I do drop a lot of content on there as well. Make sure you follow me. The on-feed portion of the video coming up right now. Thank you guys so much for messing with the channel and for watching this video. Until next time, guys, peace.